Doing nothing is the most expensive financial decision you'll ever make. Not because you lost money, but because you lost time. And time is the one currency you can never earn back. In this video, I'm going to reveal 5 powerful principles, 5 hidden ways the tax of inaction drains your wealth. Understand them, and you'll see why waiting is the most costly decision of all. Money grows when it compounds, but delay reverses the effect. Every year you wait to invest, you don't just lose 1 year. You lose decades of potential growth. Let me show you how brutal this tax really is. If you invest $1,000 at the age of 20 and let it compound at a modest return, by 65 it can grow to more than $80,000. But if you wait until you're 30 to start, that same thousand only grows to $34,000. The difference isn't 10 years. The difference is $54,000. That's the price of waiting. And it doesn't stop there. Imagine if instead of $1,000, you were investing consistently, $50 a month, $100 a month. The gap between starting early and starting late doesn't just double or triple. It explodes. The person who starts early builds wealth that looks untouchable, while the one who delays is forever playing catch-up. It's like planting a tree. The earlier you plant, the more seasons it has to grow. Delay, and you don't just miss one harvest. You miss the shade, the fruit, the entire forest that could have been. This is the first phase of the tax of inaction, the compounding loss. Action risks mistakes, yes, but inaction guarantees you'll never see the forest. And the longer you wait, the more expensive the silence becomes. Idle money bleeds value. Inflation is the invisible thief that robs you while you sleep. You don't see it happening day by day, but over years, the damage is undeniable. Think about it. $100 today, 1T by $100 worth of goods in 10 years. The same basket of groceries, the same tank of gas, the same rent payment. All of it costs more tomorrow than it does today. And while prices rise, your idle cash sits still, shrinking in power. This is the second phase of the tax of inaction, the inflation drain. It doesn't matter if you hide your money under a mattress or let it sit untouched in a low-interest account. Inflation eats it alive. It's like filling a bucket with water that has a hole at the bottom. No matter how much you pour in, it keeps draining. And the longer you wait to put that money to work, the more it leaks away. Here's the truth. Money that isn't moving is dying. Safety isn't safety, it's slow death. The illusion of protecting your wealth by doing nothing is actually the guarantee of losing it. That's why the wealthy don't let their money sit idle. They put it into assets, investments, and opportunities that outpace inflation. Because they know, if your money isn't working for you, it's working against you. Inaction isn't neutral. It feels safe, but in reality, it's a choice that costs you unseen opportunities. Think about the business you didn't start, the skill you didn't learn, the investment you didn't make. Each one had a price tag you'll never recover. The cost isn't just the money you didn't earn. It's the chain of possibilities that never opened because you stood still. It's like standing at a train station, watching opportunities pass by. Every train you don't board is a destination you'll never reach. And here's the painful truth. Those trains don't circle back. They move on, carrying someone else who had the courage to step aboard. Failure costs something, yes. You might lose money. You might stumble. You might even start over. But hesitation costs everything you could have gained. The wealth you never built. The freedom you never claimed. The life you never lived. This is the third phase of the tax of inaction, opportunity cost. It's invisible in the moment, but devastating in the long run. Because while you're waiting for the perfect time, someone else is already building, already investing, already compounding. And by the time you're ready, the window has closed. Inaction doesn't just keep you where you are, it pushes you further behind. Every missed opportunity is wealth transferred to someone else. And the longer you wait, the more expensive that silence becomes. Regret compounds like interest. The longer you delay, the heavier the burden becomes. People rarely regret the risks they took. They regret the chances they never took. They regret the investments they never made, the businesses they never started, the skills they never learned. And financially, that regret is measured in lost wealth, lost freedom, and lost time. This is the fourth phase of the tax of inaction, the regret debt. It's a debt you never signed up for, but one you carry anyway. Every year you wait, the interest piles higher. Every year you hesitate, the weight grows heavier. It's like carrying a credit card balance that you never even used. You didn't buy anything, you didn't enjoy anything, but you're still paying the bill. That's what regret feels like. You pay for nothing, and the cost only grows. The truth is, small risks today prevent massive regret tomorrow. Even if you stumble, even if you fail, you'll walk away with lessons, experience, and resilience. But if you never act, you walk away with nothing but the heavy debt of what could have been. And if this principle is striking a chord with you, mark the moment. Hit like so it stays with you. And subscribe so you're locked in as we keep moving forward. Because the tax of inaction doesn't stop here. There's one more principle, and it's the most expensive of all. Action has a price, but inaction has a premium. Yes, you might lose money on a bad investment. You might stumble on a business idea. You might even fail. But here's the truth. Those losses are finite. They have a limit. The cost of inaction, on the other hand, has no ceiling. It grows larger every single day you wait. Think of it like paying rent versus owning property. Rent feels cheaper in the moment, but ownership builds wealth over time. Action is ownership. Inaction is rent. And the longer you rent your future, the more expensive it becomes. This is the fifth and final phase of the tax of inaction, the action premium. The wealthy understand this. They know mistakes are tuition. They know failure is a fee. But hesitation? That's a lifetime subscription to regret. So here's the shift. Stop asking, what if I fail? And start asking, what if I never try? Because the price of trying is always smaller than the premium of waiting. And if you're still here, it means you're serious about breaking free from this tax. So lock in with me. Hit like to mark your commitment, and subscribe so you don't miss what comes next. Because this isn't the end of the journey. It's the beginning of action. The tax of inaction is only the beginning. If you're ready to keep building momentum, watch the next video that's on your screen right now. Your future self will thank you for it.